So you're on this video right now because you want to learn how to reinvent your life. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am not gatekeeping. I'm going to tell you guys every single little secret of everything I did to personally reinvent myself. Let me explain. This was me last year. Okay, she's cute, but like, this is me this year. We have some sort of glow up happening here, externally and internally. And in this video, I'm gonna be explaining to you how to really level up your life. This is the time to get everything together, level up your life, level up your mindset, level up your environment, and become truly the best version of you. The actual key to like leveling up and reinventing yourself is to get so clear on like who you are as a person, on your standards, on your boundaries, and what you allow into your life. And this video is gonna break it down for you in a very easy process. Guys, I am literally going through each and every category of how you can become more attractive, hotter, attract and manifest people, have all the type of abundance that you need for your life to completely reinvent your life, guys. Trust me, I showed you. If you're looking for a guide on how to look more attractive, I'm gonna link this video right here to teach you how to do that. But we're gonna be talking about that a little bit in this video too. So if you're interested in reinventing your life, grab a cute drink, a pencil and a paper, and let's get right into the video. As usual, this video will be broken down into various video chapters, so you can navigate through the actual video to go to a timestamp that works for you, or just go on this journey with us. Let's do this together. Let's glow up together. Cause girl, I'm gonna spill the tea. Okay, disclaimer before we start this video, I'm gonna be extremely cutthroat in this video. I know a lot of my videos, I'm generally really like nice and bubbly, but in this video, we gotta get our together, okay? So this video is gonna be a little bit cutthroat because we're just trying to get to the point. We're trying to get you to that phase of your life where you can have that reinvention too. So let's get into it. Step number one, you're gonna take a piece of paper and write down everything that you don't like about yourself. And I know I've never said this before, but this actually works. Write down everything that you don't like about yourself. Write down if you don't have good time management. Write down if you have relationships that you're holding on to that you need to let go of. Write down if you're in a situationship and you don't wanna be in this anymore. Write it down. I promise there's a purpose to this. Once you're done writing this entire list down, what I want you to do is to take that list and literally burn it. If you can't burn it, literally crumble it up and throw it into the ocean. Do something to get rid of this piece of paper because we're coming into a new version of ourselves. So we need to get rid of the old version. And sometimes what really helps is to do something symbolic to remind yourself that you're actually going to go through into a new version of yourself. I wrote down everything I didn't like about myself and I completely burned it. And guys, I know sometimes it might seem crazy, but this helps so much because you're letting go of your old self. And it's very memorable. You'll remember this moment for like the rest of your life on the day that you actually decided to step into a new version of yourself. Okay, next, and my favorite part, go to the store and buy yourself a cake. And make sure you write something on the cake. You can get them to like write down like happy birthday or just like anything like to a new you or whatever you want. Have them write something on your cake. And this is the cake you're gonna celebrate for the new version of yourself. You are stepping into a chapter of reinvention. Celebrate that. Take pictures of the experience. Take a picture of you throwing away your old self. Take a picture of your cake and your celebration that you have to remember that this is a very pivotal moment in your life and you're stepping into a new chapter of your life. Okay, so now that we've done this, eat the cake. Enjoy the cake. Have your wonderful cake moment because I'm going to tell you guys very soon. There's a step in this where I'm going to talk to you about diet and how to actually up-level your life when it comes to that. So enjoy this moment, eat the cake, I promise, eat the cake. Category number one, get clear on work and school and your finances. One of the things I can tell you that will be the biggest stressor of your life is when you don't have your finances straight. We live in a pandemic of people that like to live a broke lifestyle. If you're trying to like up-level your life and reinvent yourself, why would you want to be broke? Up-leveling your life financially is super important. You need to make sure that you're in the best position for yourself financially. Make sure you have enough money to sustain your bills that you currently have right now and ensure that you have enough money to sustain your lifestyle. We're not out here spending all the money in the world to sustain a lifestyle that we can't even have. We're literally going to set ourselves up for failure for the future. Ensure that you have enough money saved there for the future version of yourself because the future you is going to thank you for putting that money to the side. Money in a bank account, inflation is going to chip away at that little by little. So make sure that you're educated on your investment options. Investing is super, super important. Make sure that your financial situation is in place, whether that be your job right now. Are you in a job that you currently enjoy? Can you see yourself doing that for the rest of your life? If that answer is no, get clear on what you want to do. Get clear on what it is that you want to see yourself be. If that is that you want to work at a certain company and allow yourself to make a certain amount of income, guys, be specific. Be specific on the kind of income you want to make. So that gives you a clear goal to work towards. And if you're in school right now, understand that yes, these years are very hard. Okay, I sympathize with anybody that is in school. I can truly say being in school are one of the hardest years of your life. At the end of the day, that's gonna lead you to a goal of making a certain amount of income or being able to progress yourself in terms of your career, which is amazing. So ensure that you're getting clear with that and you're keeping up to date with things. If you need to study for a midterm tomorrow, but you're out with your friends tonight, what are you doing? Get clear on your life. Understand that we can't be out here living broke. The best version of ourselves are not broke, so we're not gonna be broke either. If you are not financially literate in this day and age, you can have like nothing tomorrow. If you spend all your money today and you don't have any savings for tomorrow, I'm sorry, but that car is not gonna help you. That purse is not gonna help you. Those shoes are not gonna help. Everything that you buy, have a consideration of how that's gonna impact your future. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't live a good life or live a life where you're spending a little bit to enjoy yourself. Of course, do that to the degree that you can afford it. Don't buy things because other people have it. Buy things because you want it and ensure that you have the ability to do so. And if you're looking for a great video to understand budgeting and finances, I'm gonna link this one for you here. Category number 2, friends. Okay. Friends is always so difficult to talk about because at the end of the day, your friends will literally make or break you. The same with your romantic relationship, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. So what I do when I was in my reinvention journey is I wrote a pros and cons list of every friend I had in my life and how they impacted me. What friends I felt aligned with and that would actually help me get to the best version of myself, and which ones I didn't feel we were gonna go in the same direction. This helped me so much because it's gonna help you filter out the people that are not applicable to your life that will literally drag you down. You don't need people in your life that are gonna drag you down, okay? You need people that are gonna uplift you, that are gonna support you on this journey of becoming the best version of yourself as you reciprocate with them. Once you start to have boundaries and have standards for your life, a lot of people are gonna leave your life, but that's fine. Listen, life is not about having the same friend for the rest of your life. It's okay to lose friends. When you're reinventing yourself and essentially changing your life, people are gonna leave. It is just what it is. Wouldn't you rather have a friend that actually supports you and is on the same path of where you're going and is gonna uplift you the way you're gonna uplift them, instead of somebody that's consistently jealous of you, that drags your energy down, and that makes you derail from the things that you wanna do? You are the CEO of your life. We're gonna hire, fire, promote, do what we need to do for the best version of ourselves and ensure that we are making the right decisions for ourselves. And I know some people might call this selfish. Some people might be like, well, that's really selfish that you're deciding not to be friends with that person. No, it's not selfish. It's called having boundaries. You can choose what behavior you accept and what behavior you do not accept. And that's actually very emotionally mature of you to do. Please be clear on who you choose to be friends with, and you'll make more friends. You'll make friends that are more aligned with you. Trust me. And it really helps to be surrounded with that environment. No gossip, no drama, no need for stupid petty arguments. Because guys, let me tell you something. You don't have time and energy for that. You don't have time and energy to be gossiping about what Sarah did this weekend. Who cares what Sarah did this weekend? Is she happy? Is she doing well? Great. I wish her well. You don't need to be inserting yourself in other people's drama and situations, because what does that really do for you? Please don't do things that don't serve your greater good. Don't do things that put you in a position where you're not growing and you're not becoming the best version of yourself. Choose who is allowed to be in your life. It's completely okay. Category number 3, family. So this one's always more difficult to talk about because of course you don't choose your family, right? So you can end up with different family dynamics. What I'm gonna tell you when it comes to family is get clear on who your support system is when it comes to your family. Who are the people that really support you, and then who are the people that just kind of like take advantage of you? They use you and your insecurities to fill their own insecurities. Nobody grows up with perfect parents. Our parents also learned how to be parents when they had us. So have some grace, but have boundaries. So what I recommend here is really get clear on what you want your relationship with your parents to look like. Now, I understand some of us growing up wanted that lovely parent-child relationship that we didn't necessarily always get or didn't look like the ones in the movies. It's okay if it's not like that. What you can do with it is actually take your situation right now and have boundaries around what you need with those people. Have boundaries with your parent, what you choose to share with them and what you don't choose to share with them. Allow yourself to have a mutually respectful relationship to the degree that you're okay with. Don't overshare things that you shouldn't overshare. Allow yourself to mitigate issues. Emotionally equip yourself to have the tools to deal with those. So let's say you're in an argument with your parents. Understand how you're going to deal with that. For me personally, when I was going through my reinvention, I thought about how I want to emotionally respond to certain things or certain arguments, of course, that I can have with my parents. And truly for me, the best thing that I did was just to get clear on the fact that the problem is the problem and it really has nothing to do with me at the end of the day. Program your brain. Start now. Programming your brain and reparenting yourself. Because you know what? A lot of the times when it comes to just something simple as our attachment styles, it It comes from our family. It comes from our upbringing. And a lot of us that have anxious or avoidant attachment styles, a lot of that comes from your childhood and how you were raised. So I highly recommend get clear on your childhood wounds. Understand what that is. And I'm going to link a video here talking about how to overcome trauma. And this is super, super important to allow yourself to have the best shot and be emotionally equipped when dealing with these situations. One thing I did to reinvent myself when it came to family is I took a baby picture of myself. So find a baby picture of yourself being really happy, take a picture of it on your phone and make that your wallpaper. And I'm telling you guys, every single time you're about to step a boundary, somebody doesn't meet your standards, somebody treats you poorly, look at that baby picture of you, look at that little picture of that little girl or little boy and remind yourself how much love they deserve and give that to them. When I started to do this, guys, I started to really understand that I am reprogramming myself. I am trying to reparent myself. So I highly recommend get a little baby picture, put it as your phone wallpaper and look at it every single time that somebody oversteps you or you're trying to make a difficult decision. Think about that child. Think about what decision you'd make for them. Category number 4, romance. So on this path of reinvention, we have to get very clear on what we allow into our lives. I know this is going to seem super cutthroat, but trust me, this works. I did it and it worked so well for my reinvention. Be single. And when I mean be single, I mean be single for about like 2 to 3 months, completely single. Not entertaining anybody, not in a situationship, not in a relationship, nothing at all. Instead of investing like 7 months into another person, what if you invested 7 months into yourself? You are an investment that will guarantee a return, okay? Another person will not do that. And at the end of the day, if you're dating when you are not healed, when you are not the best version of yourself or trying to actively become the best version of yourself, you will get so distracted and sucked in by other people and influences that will not serve you. And one day you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, oh man, I probably should have focused on myself instead of focusing on Mike. I'm telling you guys, this is the best thing I did for myself, choosing to actually be single on purpose. It has completely changed my life because I actually had the time to invest into myself. I was not investing emotionally in another person when I didn't even have emotional capacity within myself to do that. And when I chose to be single and I chose to focus and prioritize me, it taught me how to raise my standards, how to ensure that I'm living a true, authentic, best life by myself. Understand that you have a right to have standards, to have boundaries, and remember who you are. You don't have to accept mediocre behavior. You are a beautiful human being that has so many capabilities. You can communicate, you love yourself, you are full and whole in yourself, or you are working on becoming that version of yourself. And so you shouldn't tolerate less than that. When I chose to be single, I started dating myself and taking myself on dates. I started really coming into my energy. And when I tell you, when you are in your energy, you are in your element, you become a magnet. People start being so attracted to you. And because you've spent the time to understand yourself and what you accept, you're gonna know how to filter that. You're gonna know who you accept and who you do not accept. Take your power back. Don't let people dictate the outcome of your life. Don't let people come into your life, treat you poorly, treat you horribly, and then make you feel like you are the problem. You are not the problem, honey. They are the problem. But what you need to do is revamp your life so that you don't allow and tolerate that kind of behavior in your life. And you can do that. I've said this so many times in other videos, but be careful who you date. The person that you choose as your romantic partner will either bring you up and help you up level your life and support you, or they're gonna bring you down to their level. When they see you thriving and doing wonderfully, they will leech onto you. And what happens is they leech onto you for your energy, for your vibe, for your passion, for the things that you're really amazing at. And if you don't have clear boundaries and you don't have clear standards, you're gonna allow that to happen and you're gonna become an emotional doormat for somebody that doesn't deserve you in the first place. Category number 5, working out and physical appearance. I am not gatekeeping. One of the things I can tell you that really helped me with the reinvention is externally feeling better about myself. And how I did this was going to the gym. Go to the gym, have home workouts. If you have fitness goals where you want to maybe lose a little bit of weight or eat a little bit healthier, make sure you're doing that. So my personal trainer actually curated a schedule for me and I worked on that. And I'm telling you guys, if you stick to the gym for a few months, you'll start to see results physically and mentally. Going to the gym becomes something that's more mental than it is physical at one point because it allows you to really invest in yourself. So the gym, number 1, helped me so much. Number 2 is getting clear on your style. What is your style like? What do you want to look like? The quickest way to glow up is getting a new haircut and make a Pinterest board to...
This is the point in the video where my lip gloss had other plans. And if you have tips and tricks on how to solve this problem, please let me know.
See visually what your outfits are going to look like. Put time and energy into your outfits. Get dressed up. Do your hair all cute. Get your nails done. Do your makeup all nice. Try new new things. Try things that maybe you wouldn't have, and understand that people who are judging you are just projecting their own insecurities on you. Keep that in your head. Remember, Ash told you that. And go ahead and dress up. And this part about fitness is gonna link perfectly into our next category, which is eating and diet. This also completely changed my life, and that was getting so clear on my diet. I cut out any sugar that's like processed. Fruits are fine, yogurt is fine, things that are more natural for you are completely fine, but I cut out like chocolate, candy, gummies, like all the things that you don't really need. The quickest way to cut out these types of foods is just don't buy them. If you don't buy them, you're not gonna be able to eat them. Still allow yourself to have a few days in the month that you snack. So personally for me, I allow myself 3 days while I'm on my period, because you guys know the cravings are so bad. So ensure that you have a clear schedule on what you wanna do for that. And drinking water actually helps me like curve my cravings because I don't get hungry. So it allows me to just have 3 meals a day. I have my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner, and I have one snack. And that snack consists of maybe fruit, or it might be nuts or something that is healthy and whole for me. Category number 6, habits. Now this is also a part of this whole reinvention process that literally changed my life. And that is putting together habits in your life that change your life. The easiest way to reinvent yourself and reinvent your life is by having habits. The way to make yourself feel put together and make your life feel put together is to have habits and consistent routines. Put together a morning routine that works for you. I'll link this video here on morning routines to help you do that. Have a set time that you wake up at. Have a set time where you have breakfast. Maybe read in the morning when you have breakfast, or go to the gym in the morning. Do something in your morning before you start your chunk of work, whether that's work or school. And then in the evening, have a night routine. What time do you start to like wind down? Do you maybe read? Do you do journaling? Do you do meditation? What do you want to do to set your night routine? This is what I did that completely reinvented my life. Beginning of last year, I had no routines. I would go to sleep at whatever time I wanted. I would wake up like literally 5 minutes before I had to work. And that drained me. I felt like a person that wasn't put together. I felt like a person that didn't have a schedule. I was like, how do people do it? Like, how do they literally get up and have all the time to work on their passions? And the truth is routine and being consistent with it. This is the easiest way to reinvent your life, is to have routines and have consistency every single day when it comes to this. So if you're literally somebody that stays up at night watching shows that are like, I don't know, the gossip shows or whatever, don't waste brain cells on that. Go into meditation, go into things that actually serve you, that benefit you. Listen to podcasts, watch inspirational videos, do things that really curate the best version of you. The gossip, the drama, the partying, all that stuff is not gonna lead you to becoming your best self. Actually, it's gonna push you further away. And then one day you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, oh, I wish I did that when I was younger. The time is now. You have stumbled upon this video for a reason, and that is to put your life together and to become the best version of yourself. So give yourself that chance and do that. Put together these routines today. And again, I'll link a few resources to help you do that. Okay, so we're at the last part of this video, and I'm gonna spill the tea on the secret that helped me reinvent my life. And that is pretending that you are the main character in the movie of your life. When we go to the movies and we like watch a movie, so there's always like the good guy and the bad guy, right? And when you see the good guy and you know they're going through an experience, let's say like their friends are taking advantage of them, do you sit there and literally be like, yeah, like go out with Sally, like she's so bad for you, but go out with Sally? Or do you tell them, yeah, run back to your ex that treated you like crap for so many years, go back to that person? Do you do that? No. So why do you do that in your life? Why are you telling yourself to message your ex that's not good for you? Why do you tell yourself to still entertain friends that are not good for you? Why do you tell yourself to go spend all your money and then have no ability to have financial abundance in your future because you're not setting yourself up for success? Something to think about, right? So what you need to do is allow yourself to act like the main character of your movie. Pretend there's cameras around you all the time. How would you act? How would you go about your life? What decisions would you make? Would you make better decisions for yourself? Would you maybe not entertain gossip? Would you maybe not text your ex back because it's not good for you? And this transformed my life when I started to realize that I'm the main character of my own life, and I stopped putting myself second. I started putting myself first. And when you start to do that and you start to actually allow yourself to have standards and boundaries and allow yourself to really learn to love yourself for who you are and what you bring to the table, you become unstoppable. You become a person that nobody can with, because you have standards and you have boundaries and you have a life that is completely fulfilled and beautiful because you make it that. So I hope that this video resonates with you and it allows you to really step into your power, step into your energy, and remember who the you are. I believe in you, I know you can do it, and I'll see you next time.